Welcome back everyone to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This game is of course completely filled with opening menus. But really though, we got the stuff necessary, so finally we could use Din's Fire, which you're seeing right there for the first time, and open up the entrance, which I guess is a little bit redundant. But we can open up the entrance to the Shadow Temple, which I'm going to be lighting up quite a lot with, well, I mean, at least with, whatever you call it, the, with Din's Fire. I try to abuse it as much as I can, because it's actually really strong, and I'm a little sad I didn't have it beforehand. But anyways, so here in the Shadow Temple, there's a lot of little tricky tricks. Also, there's a lot of Navi shouting at you, which is very, very obnoxious. Like right there, just like, I don't care. You don't need to tell me. Also, I spam it a lot because it's more efficient to leave it off as much as you can. Also, you don't really need it because if you see the ones with the lights in their eyes are the ones that are doorways. Also, thank you for the heart jar. That was a little weird. Also, you can actually, I think it works. If you can basically spam it, activating it and deactivating it a lot of times in a row. It's obnoxious and annoying, but I believe that way it actually takes less mana, or maybe even no mana, so I don't know which one, but I remember there being some sort of trick with that. I never really abused it. I just sort of tried to limit the use of the Lens of Truth as much as possible. Also, this creepy fucker is creepy, and I imagine he's probably a sex offender in some places, so I'm just gonna skip through the fight because he has a bunch of his hands grabbing at me and it's a little creepy and made me feel gross just playing it, so we'll just jump on past that. But right here though, oh boy, you're never not gonna see this. Okay, you're gonna not see them a little bit, but I should probably stop with the knots and just say, look at this, we got the hover boots. Holy shit, you could hover above ground with these things. But the downside is apparently that there's no traction, but I don't care. I'm alright with walking on ice all the time. No, honestly, I am. Like, I really like this, these boots. You just slide everywhere. It's actually a lot of fun. You can see, like, stop right there. It's a little hard to see the slide when you're going a straight line, but when you're doing corners, you'll see I slide a lot more. So, yeah, if you just watch for that, it makes it really tough, especially if you're trying to line up for a small chest. Little secret here, all you gotta do is point it at the skull that is real when you look at the Lens of Truth, which is of course the one right ahead of us right now. There we go. So, pretty easy little trick. Always confused me before. I mean, everything confused me when I was a kid, I'm not gonna lie. But right here, Faith, oh my god! The hover boots are the best. Just throwing it out there, I love them so much. Also, okay, never mind, not yet. I was going to say there's a very silly part coming up. But to be honest, I actually leave the hover boots on for 90% of the rest of the game, because I love them. They're awesome, and the world needs more hover boots. You could do a lot of BS with the hover boots. Like, you can skip a lot of stuff, and it's just fun. Like, I like being able to just... I just like it. Also, this part, let's count how many times I get hit by the spider. That's 1. Alright, just count in your head. So, or the Skulltulas, not spiders, but these things are annoying. 1, because you can barely see them. I think if you pay very close attention, you can see their legs hanging down. But I don't know that, so that's 3. I feel ridiculous. The amount of times I ran through these, not only right now, but also, like, later on, so many. I'm trying to remember if there's any more. No, there's not any more yet. I like this though. I have to go under that. Nope. I can go right over it. And slide. It's perfect. Like, who doesn't want the hover boots? You don't want the hover boots because I already have them. I'm sorry, you don't get to have them. Anyways, Navi will tell you about the things that always hang from the ceiling, like always. That's annoying. Also right here, jumping? Nah. No one needs jumping. Also, I like to get hit by stuff a lot. I think the hover boots are definitely necessary in this. I think they're necessary in this section. If not, they're really suggested. So, honestly, I recommend not fighting this guy, because even if you're Z-targeting, you'll still slide, and that makes it tough. Also, somehow I kept, getting hit, even when I didn't mean to. So that's stupid. But regardless, moving on here. We already got the key. I skipped a bit. It's just not worth it. It's a block pushing puzzle. So right here, oh, spooky. We can't actually see what's going on. That one actually killed me. As simple as it is, it killed me because I wasn't paying attention and I got a little cocky. But it's all good, it happens. So here is a little bit of a puzzle. What do we do? Sadly, it's really tough. I think it might be possible, but it's really tough to actually get to this section with the hover boots on, because you just slide everywhere. So I went the opposite route completely to where I had no traction, or like all the traction, I guess. Which, a little unnecessary, but I ain't gonna fall for your tricks today. Nope. I refuse. So, oh yeah, come on, you could do it? No, pay attention. I was thinking of a later puzzle, which is just about to come up. But yeah, so this section, really easy. I don't think you need the hover boots, just maybe well-timed. Oh yeah, this pissed me off. I was trying to actually fall down, but for whatever reason with the iron boots, I guess he just automatically grabbed it, and I couldn't fall down, so it was pretty annoying. So yeah, you always want to look around if you don't know a puzzle. Also, that eye off in distance is not actually eye, he's just annoying. And he just like spits fire at you. That chases you. I forgot about that, it's weird. But the whole thing here is, well, if you're pushed when you wear the hover boots, what's gonna happen if you want to be pushed? The secret is you get pushed, and it works. Awesome. That's what I like to see. So, these creepy fuckers. I just don't bother with them. You could actually burn them alive if you use Din's fire. So, order me some cooked mummy, please. Exactly. They'll catch fire, but they won't actually die from that. Actually, I think they do die. They just take a long time. No, never mind. It's too Din's fire. I just decided to stab them. I was trying to hit that pot, it didn't work. But, yeah, like, I think I said before, I really like the Shadow Temple. It's, I don't know, it's not filled with a bunch of bullshit. Like, I don't think I ever found myself stuck like, oh, fuck, I really need bombs, and I just didn't have bombs. Because that pissed me off, right? Because that happened in the Fire Temple. Same thing, I believe, in the fire, or Dodongo's Cavern, so the fire, just dungeon as a kid. I was very confused here, but I think I figured it out. So, I know I figured it out. I just don't like it when a dungeon needs you to have a certain item, like, alright, you have bombs, we established that before, use your bombs. But we're not going to give you bombs. You have to go outside of the dungeon and go buy them. That's ridiculous. It makes no sense, because there's everything else. There's fucking magic jars, there's arrows, and, like, there's everything except exactly what I need. That makes no sense. So I get real pissed off when I have to exit out of the dungeon and go find the item. It's different, like, oh, I go into a dungeon and I really need this item, and I didn't get it. That's my bad. That's different. But it's just stupid, and I hate it. So, yeah, that's why Fire Temple, though it was okay, still wasn't good. And this place, I like it. I like it a lot more. And then the Water Temple can go kill itself, because that shit's terrible. And then Luigi's Temple was pretty bad also. Honestly, I only like... Damn, that's terrible. I only like the last two dungeons. The Shadow Temple and the Temple of Light. Or the Spirit Temple, I guess. Because it's not actually the Temple of Light. They're two different things. I like it. It's split into two halves, which you'll see in the next episode. I like it, but that doesn't mean it's perfect. I mean, this isn't perfect either. Like, some of the puzzles which I actually skipped out on are really, really obnoxious. And, like, they're just like, oh, I want you to take this skull and just throw it, or not skull, take this bomb and throw it into a skull. And it's moving. There's 3 of them. Have fun with that. And I just get stuck there. And I did get stuck there. Forever. Also, I don't know why I did that song so quickly when it was the wrong one. I was so, like, with such conviction, I was like, it's the Song of Time. And then I realized that I'm an idiot. I was like, oh, wait. Oh, okay, there we go. I was trying to think, what the fuck am I supposed to put here? I've been doing this non-stop this entire game. And just now I forget. In my defense, I think I did this section of recording like a week after the other stuff. So, sorry, but don't blame me, because I just totally forgot. You can blame me, I don't care. So, this section, it's not tough, but it can be obnoxious, so any bullshit you have to use, the better. So I was like, well, I'm low health. I don't want to deal with this. I've got a perfect idea. I could try that. No, shit, that's not going to work. If you listen, there's going to be a second one that drops right behind you, actually. You see it. That's not good. I'm going to cheese the hell out of this. It's amazing. Just spam it. Because the animation, or the little cutscene itself, takes time. Right? It takes time, so, like, we're just getting closer and closer to the end. So you only have to use like 3 or so of these, and you're already at the end. Also, if you get really lucky, they'll get pushed back and fall inside of the ship, like right there. They'll fall inside of the ship, and then you get off scot-free. It's amazing. So I guess there's supposed to be suspense here because the ship's supposed to. The ship actually like falls down. It's like, oh no, the ship is sinking. Abandoned ship. I don't know about that. Not like it matters though, because look, we're at the room in which we get the. I mean, we're already at the end of the temple. It's just a matter of actually getting the key, and it's definitely not in here. But I wanted to get this chest regardless, just to see what it is. Spoiler: it's not good. Yeah, so it is possible to kill these guys without actually being. This is what I was talking about before. It's like fucking just get in front of the chest. You can do it, just inch forward. It makes it really obnoxious, but it's fun. I think it's funny, and it makes otherwise dull sections just sort of interesting because I could just slide around as I'm walking down a hallway. It's fun. Also, that was an accident. I think I'll do that later, but you probably won't see it. I accidentally pull into a really huge mini boss, and he one-shots me because I'm at like 3 hearts. It's ridiculous. Anyways, the fucker's burning. And he refuses to die. That is conviction, to be honest. Doesn't matter. His conviction was for naught because look at this. We finally... Come on, you got it. We finally got the... Fuck. The big... the boss key. Yeah, I was trying to think the big something key, but that's not a thing. Anyways, I actually was thinking, I want that chest. Like, I want a replica of that chest. That'd be awesome. I don't have anywhere to put it, and I don't think I have anywhere to store it, but I want it. I want it bad. But I want plenty of things, like Maris, and dead. Love it. But regardless, this is on the other side of the chasm. We have to make a pillar drop, which is how we got over here. So once we actually make a drop by using some arrows against some bombs, we're here. Well, fuck. I guess we gotta turn around, quest over, because we can't actually get over. That is unfortunate. Sorry, guys. End the video right there. I'm so sorry. Like, we can't defeat Ganon. Oh, okay. I guess I just forgot. There's actually platforms here, and I would like to see someone man-mode this without being able to see it. It's possible, but I think it'd just be really tough. I mean, the whole game is possible without the Lens of Truth. Just really difficult. Anyways, I like that. I ain't gonna fall. Not today. I was checking if there's any, what do you call it? Yeah, Link, help me out there. Any jars. I was trying to see if there's jars there. There's not. Anyways, this boss, it's unfortunate. I never actually recorded the end, or the actual fight where I killed him, because I was so pissed off spending like 2 hours on this whole dungeon. Uh, I spent 2 hours on this dungeon, and I forgot to press record as I was doing the final fight. So after the fight finished, right as it finished, I looked over, it wasn't recording shit. So I managed to record, you know, his death animation and the basically sequence after that. I like that. I got hit there, but I actually avoided it. So unfortunately, I can't actually show you how I killed him, but I can show you basically how it's done. You don't need the Din's Fire. You barely need the Lens of Truth. I mean, you sort of need it. Honestly, somehow that worked. So what you want to do is you want to hit both of them and then shoot him. You don't want to shoot him multiple times. You want to shoot him once in the eye. He'll be stunned. You roll up, spam the spin attack. Because if it should work just fine on the N64 controller. It definitely works fine on the GameCube controller, which I'm using. Just like roll that analog stick in circles and just spam it, because it works really well. And I think I use it for the next 2 bosses I fight. So that's the most effective way, I'm pretty sure, of beating the game and beating any bosses. Using arrows are best. You could actually, I found it's faster to do it without aiming down, or not aiming down sights. Fuck, this isn't a shooter. Without what do you call it? See, that's what you want to do right there. That's a bit better. Fuck, I can't remember. You don't want a Z target. There you go. You do not want a Z target, because I find that Z targeting is just not the most effective in this fight. At least, not for hands, because I feel like you could just go from one to the other a little bit quicker if you don't Z target. But regardless, that's how it's supposed to be done. Also, you can just dodge the hand, but I always seem to get hit by it because I'm bad. So yeah, I got actually hit by the arm, which is weird. Not like it matters, because I killed the boss. I know, it sucks. I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to show you how I went about it, because I feel like I actually did really good on this fight. I think I was pretty solid. I don't think I got hit much, and in the end, I think I saved, or I had my fairy, and I never actually needed to use it. But oh well, what can I do? You know, I could have gone back, but my save file was before I started the dungeon, and I wasn't about to do another 2 hours of bullshit. So, sorry. But regardless, we have conquered the Shadow Temple, which was a lot less daunting than you might have expected at first, because this was definitely a scary temple when I was a kid. Nowadays, it's actually one of my favorites, so I don't know. Take from that what you will. I like how the hover boots are sort of like clipping through each other right there. But look who it is! It's Impa, the boy with the noble Zelda's ocarina. As I expected, you have come. Thanks for being so formal. Jesus. Anyways, this is Impa. In some games, like I've mentioned before, she's so weird. She's like an old woman in Link Between Worlds. I don't get that. It's odd. Anyways, there's almost always some sort of character that is like a protector to Zelda. Almost always. I don't know. I think it's pretty common. It happened at least in Ocarina of Time and Link to the Past, I think. Twilight Princess? Not sure. But anyways, not like it matters. She's spouting on about Ganondorf. Blah 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 blah. Not like it matters. She's just trying to explain what's going on, and I already get it, so... Don't call me a lad. I am a man! I need that sound clip. I'm a man! I could edit in, but I'm too lazy. You already fucking got, what was it, Jaws and Hammer Time. Like, you better like it in the last episode. So, let's put in minimal effort in this one. And by minimal, I mean not as bad as that one episode a while back. It's okay. It's funny, because in, like, the final cutscene, I might mention it, but I'll probably forget it by the time I actually record it. I was eating rice and roast meat. I just cooked some food, and I was like, the cutscene's like 10 minutes long. Nom nom nom, just ate it all up. So, when you watch that, you'll actually, if you notice, very carefully. It takes me some time to actually press the A button a couple times, because I'm in the middle of stuffing my face. Anyways, you can look forward to that in the next episode. Not me stuffing my face, but me continuing the game and beating it. Now the next one, probably going to take another few before I actually beat the game, but I'll see you then. Goodbye.